Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to continue from where we stopped. This time around, I want to go ahead and create another layer, and I just want to make it high. What I need to do is to select my brush tool by hitting on B from my keyboard. Okay, I want to decrease the size, or better still, I can hit on Ctrl 0. Now decrease the brush size. Still decrease the brush size. I want it to fit inside here, and right now I want to choose yellow as my color, this yellow right here. And once it's choosing, I can just go ahead and hit on OK, and I want to hit on once. It's not vivid. Ctrl Z. Increase the opacity to 100 and the flow to be 100 as well. And now I want to hit just once. I don't like the color. Ctrl Z and go back to the color again. Make it bright yellow, sharp yellow. Okay, and hit on OK. Now I want to hit on once. Yes, like this is OK, but I want it to be here. Perfect. This is how I named it. Increase the size if you wish to, just like this. This is what I'm after. And now Ctrl+1 to zoom out. Okay, like this, the Viper is already angry, and it's very angry. And the next thing I can possibly do is to bring out the Viper tongue. I want to hit on OK. Okay, many times I had a lot of issue in selecting this tongue. What I'm going to do, firstly, I want to name it, very important. And now I want to add not color balance but exposure. I want to add exposure and clip it to the tongue. Let me remove the exposure again. Delete this one as well. Adjustment, exposure. Okay, now I want to increase the exposure just like this, and I want to go again and choose color balance. Clip it to the tongue. It's like it's not clipped. Clip it to the tongue. And the exposure as well was not even clipped. Wow. Let me remove this exposure again so that it will not spoil our design. This tongue as well. Okay, don't spoil our design, please. Now let's go again. Choose the adjustment, exposure, and this time around I want to clip it to the tongue. Increase the exposure. Okay, go again. Maybe choose hue this time, hue saturation. Clip it to the tongue. Okay, we'll hit on colorize. Okay, I just want to select everything. Increase the saturation very well. I had a lot of issue in selecting this at the beginning. Okay, once it's like this, now I want to come over to the tongue. Maybe I can just use this, the object selection tool or the quick selection tool. Anyone is going to work. Or better still, I can just come here and say Photoshop, select the subject, wait for some minutes. You can see this is what I was talking about. Now I can hit on Z to see how I can possibly select this part right here. In this case, we are going to be using the quick selection tool. I want to decrease the size. Okay, still decrease the size, and again I want to decrease the size like this. Hold it down the Alt. I want to remove this part. Perfect. And this part as well, on the plus sign. And perfect. Now hit on Ctrl+1. On the tongue layer, I want to hit on the layer mask. Now it's masked out, and what I can possibly do is to delete the exposure. Okay, we don't need the exposure anymore, and delete the hue and saturation as well to return to our main color that we were using before. Now I want to hit on the move tool. Okay, rotate this tongue like this, hold it down the shift. I want to decrease the size, just like this. So go ahead and decrease the size. Okay, and I can still rotate the tongue just like this. Okay, perfect. Hit on enter, and now I want to hit on the layer mask. Take my brush tool, decrease the opacity and as well the flow. Let me remove Ctrl+Z. Make sure the foreground color is black. Okay, and let me blend this tongue. It's gonna be a lot of work. Let me increase the flow to be like 40 something, and let's remove this part right here and remove this part as well. It's not working. Let's increase the opacity. Okay, perfect, because we don't want it to be too sharp. Okay, perfect, like this. Okay, I want to hit on the move tool like this. I want to hit on the tongue as well. Select the tongue layer. Where is the tongue? And right now I want to go back to the filter. Once I'm here, I'll go ahead and select blue and come over to motion blue. Okay, and just like this. Okay, and hit on OK. Over to the tongue again, select the brush tool and increase the opacity. We don't want to be seeing this line right here. Okay, very well.